Hey, Clubinas, you're about to hear a sneak preview of this week's VIP Lounge, where Lily and I talk all about family vacations to Mexico, viral pizzas, building your own octopus menu, and several restaurant reviews.
Excuse me? Where on the list?
12, 13. TGIF!
Wow. Calling you in for that accent.
Sorry that I've literally been to Mexico where you refuse to go.
Oh,
because you're regionalist.
No, get this. Supposedly my entire family is going to Mexico.
Wait, that's where you're going to go instead of Italy because it's cheaper?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. No!
It's to do, my mom picked, because we were like, should we go to like Nolans? Should we go to Montreal? Should we go to CDMX? And she was like, Mexico City. So
Mexico City?
Yeah.
Girl!
Which I'm just like, is this going to be way too chaotic and insane?
You can't take your mom to Mexico City.
That's what she picked. I'm like, is that too insane?
I mean...
And just be like museum and street tacos?
Just like the walking and...
Well, but I feel like it's a walkable city.
Yeah, but again, it's like a lot of walking.
Right. But there's a train.
There's a gorgeous, huge underground subway. It's beautiful.
So... so yeah.
I'm just like, then you're going to the little things, and there's like so many little stores. And
no, this is what I'm matching, and I'm losing her at the stalls. She's getting so
lost, and like your sister's freaking out, and everyone's just being like, "Where's mom?" And she's getting so tired, and be like, "Can we get a water?" And then you're just like going around and being like, "Do they have water here?" And you're being like Uno Peso, and it's like,
I know.
I'm just like.
I was surprised too because I was like, oh, like New Orleans can be like jazz show, we're eating. Hotel gator tour, but I feel like my mom wants to be like so cultural.
Yeah, it just I don't know if the
fieriness of Mexico City.
I just like don't know if it's set up for like that kind of like therapist person.
Yeah,
with that physicality to just like to navigate.
She does love to walk, but I'm like, how much walking?
Well, I mean, you know, Ubers are cheap. Like,
right.
It's so cheap.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, it's cheap. There are Ubers. There's a train.
Maybe I'm wrong. She'll love it.
And
have fun. I'll give you my Rex.
Yeah, I would love your Rex. Yeah, no, my family was going to White Lotus.
There's this really awesome men's sauna called Sodome. I think she would love it. It's really fun on like Tuesday, like Thursday and Friday night. It's actually really good. Sodome.
Yeah, and I'm like looking at him, I'm like putting it into Uber, and I'm like, Mom, no, Steven told us we have to go here. It's called Sodome. And she goes, oh, fabulous. I feel like that's the thing, is like she wants to do, because I was like, okay, well then she would just be like resort boots, but I feel like she wants to do something like where she's like really like experiencing.
Yeah, there's some excursions. I mean, yeah, you can like go to Teotihuacan for the day, and like obviously there's lots of museums in the city, and
right,
like,
and go to
the markets.
Pyramids and markets.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot to do. No, yeah, the Italy tickets were just mucho pesos.
The thing that I'm just really seeing is like you guys getting separated, and
it's getting very Home Alone.
It's the Home Alone-ness of it all.
That's instantly where my mind went when like it was suggested, is like my mom like looking confused like at a market, and like Gia's looking at a necklace.
Like I feel like whenever I'm in the markets in Mexico City with my friends, we're all super young and hot.
Right, and you're strolling through.
I'm like, we're so getting lost and separated. And be like, where are you? Like I'm at this like juice stand while there's like 10 more like on this little alleyway, and it's like going on for miles in every direction. You're like, wait. Where am I?
I guess it'll have to be very like, it will be, me, Maya, my sister, my mom, 4 of us. Like somewhat, it will be like leash.
I
like
think
someone's.
You're gonna need to get a leash. leash your parents in Mexico City. But other than that, have fun.
So, if any folks have any recommendations for some super awesome eco-friendly,
drop them in the comments.
leashes. That would be awesome sauce.
Okay, wait. So what was the huge lesbian gossip that you had from this weekend?
Oh, it's more just that it's a restaurant review also. I went to the new ramen restaurant on that brisk night on Friday night. And
So cold.
it was so cold. And my girlfriend and we just ducked in and said, let's try the new ramen place that replaced the old farm to table restaurant that was really kind of like the flagship restaurant of Ditmas. That was being like martini and brick chicken that I only ever went to a wedding to.
That wasn't the place that we ducked in that one night we got like sandwiches late night, but it's also Proficiencerie.
No, that's Leia, and that burnt down and is now just a gelato shop across the street.
Wow, rest in power. So
No, this is
you
place I
duck
went.
in.
I duck in. The ramen is like really actually bomb.com because there's a really like kind of airport ramen place in Ditmas that's like also a part of a tapas restaurant in this way that's just like, guys, it's the like it's Manchango like / Sakura, and you're kind of like, you're doing too much. No,
Yeah.
thick ass broth, al dente noodles. Anyway, it's just me and my girlfriend, one alone man, another lesbian couple. I realize I sit on the same side as the butch. We're both in beanies, and then the femmes are like on the other side. It's very just like, pick your assigned seat. And then I instantly take off my hat because I realize the other butch is in a beanie, and I'm like, well, we can't be sitting on the same side and both beanied. And then all of a sudden, because I can see the femme's face, like her eyes are like looking teary.
Oh.
And then she's like saying things. There's a few empty tables between us, so I can't hear. And then I feel like I kind of see the butch like talking back. And then all of a sudden I see like the butch's like head in her hands.
Oh,
and then
my
the
God.
femme is like crying. And then it's just silence
Oh my God.
for what, like a long time. And like I keep on checking back and being like, oh, they're still not talking.
And you and I are like talking about them, but like trying not to be so obvious.
Yes, because there's also smooth jazz. There's bossa nova covers of popular songs being played.
I was in a Indian restaurant.
Okay.
That place that was like British colonial themed Indian restaurant in the West Village that I went to. It was kind of random, but they were also playing the bossa nova covers of pop songs. Like,
Maybe it's a new restaurant
I
thing
think
that
it's
they're
like
like,
some
this is
Spotify
easy.
playlist.
And you're like, what?
really
You're like, this is
random.
Adele, but it's bossa nova. What's happening here?
that's so awkward.
And then I'm like, oh, they're fully not talking. So I'm like, I'm talking about other stuff, but obviously then I'm like doing notes app.
To hear the rest of that episode, go to patreon.com/CBCthepod and subscribe.